Good morning! This is a very different start to a speed test video, isn't it? So the story is, Alexander and I were supposed to be at a concert yesterday and thrifting today. But one of the bands of the sort of mini festival got cancelled, and that was the main reason we went, or we were supposed to go. So we got the money for our tickets back and we decided instead to go thrifting today. So we'll be thrifting in the environment of Tilburg, because it's in between his place and mine, and I haven't thrifted there in at least 10 years. I'm not sure if he ever thrifted there. But it seemed like a cool place to thrift for a change, see what we find, and hopefully there will be some audio at the end. And if there's not a lot of audio, I'll just add some other videos to whatever this video is going to be, and you'll still have something fun to watch. I'm now being cut off by a British Mazda. That's a bit tight, mate. Anyway, see you in Tilburg. It's impossible to find parking here. Alexander just drove by. I got the last spot in the street. It's very busy. I'm just following his car now, see what he's going to do. He's now driving in the street parallel from me, so I'm walking back. He's probably gonna have the same issue I did. Succes, hè? Ja.
Ja, ik zet hem al even bij dat woonwijk erachter.
Hier, daar links. Ja, dan loop ik er ook wel heen. Tot zo. He's going way further than I thought he would, so I should have walked the other direction. He's actually sort of driving in a U, so... Well, this is a workout in the morning. Hello!
I'm in battle with my parking app at the moment.
Oh, good luck with that one.
Yeah, thank you.
It's thrift shop number 1, La Poubelle, in Tilburg. Let's see what we find here. We start at the back because that's where the toilets were, which we needed. So here we go. Well, here's the audio section. We've got some stuff. Here's some Philips with a warranty. And plenty of keyboards. I got a trackball here. I'm going to check the keyboards in a bit. Got to love this design. It's like they looked at Brown and they thought we can do better, but they couldn't. They really couldn't. And then there's this, of course. What do we have here? I see an amplifier. Oh, it's an Onkyo. Little Marantz as well. It's severely overpriced at 180,
yeah,
95
sure,
euros.
buddy.
What's the Sanzui? 95. No. Actually, the record players are pretty weirdly priced. So you got your rather nice Akai and Sanzui, 55 and 65 euros. And there's a Technics at 75, which makes sense because Technics. But then this Plasticky Pioneer is 80 euros. And I really don't know where they got those prices. But hey, they look good though.
There, it's bullshit.
They look good though. They did a good job cleaning them. Actually, some pretty nice speakers here. We got a big set of Cavs right here. There's a pair of IQ speakers that was sold at a shop called Expo back in the day, back in the 90s. Got some B&S Bronx. Prices are slightly too high for it to be interesting to me, but nothing to sniff at, to be honest. Oh, used to have one of those. Credit card size, they would fit in your wallet. Cool. It was all the rage back in the early 90s. Nothing overly exciting, one pair of tiny speakers for a tiny audio rig for someone who needs a tiny audio rig. For 5 euros, I didn't want to leave them behind. On to the next one. I don't know which one that is yet. Do you have a plan?
Not really.
Okay, we'll make a plan. Sorry?
Do you have a plan?
Not yet. The parking saga continues. We have yet another issue finding parking. In this case, we can only park for a day for 25 euros, which is not really an option. So we're now parking too far away from a thrift shop in the rain.
Yeah. Again.
Not ideal, but let's hope the stuff we buy can handle a bit of wetness. If we find something big, that's gonna suck. Because we have a lot of walking to do then. Because you can't actually enter this part of the city with your car, not even temporarily. There's all like bollards and such. So this place is ugly as fuck, by the way. That doesn't help enough.
At least it's worth it.
If we find something big, it will be worth it. Yes. Some massive speakers also that weigh like 50 kilos each.
Well, then I'll just wait right here.
Yeah, sure. Cute radio. A very, very tiny electrics aisle. What do we have? Panasonic. Good mechanic. What's this keyboard? Fancy. Got a volume dial and everything. He sees a radio. I see an indestructible VCR. These things just don't go wrong. If you ever need a VCR that just works, get one of this series.
The smallest air fryer known to man.
Small. It's a tiny air fryer. It fits like 4 fries. Well. Ooh, I found a scale. That is so retro.
Oh yes.
Look at the brown. It even tells you how much you should weigh. Let me see.
Is it
I'm doing okay-ish. Look at this economy 4-pack. The cheapest of the cheapest tapes. There is a brand somewhere, but it's under the price sticker. Or is the price sticker now here? It's $2.50, which is actually more than it should be. But that should make a fun video, testing horrible tapes. Next one, and this one has parking, so that saves us a lot of walking in the rain. Here goes. Whoop. Is that here left? No? Where?
Next
no,
one.
straight.
There.
Oh, I'm not sure. There it is, I can see the flags.
Yes.
This one has chimneys. With this one we enter in the electronics aisle. That's a good start. What are you? 75 euros. No, thank you. What do we have here? Pricing here is somewhat laughable, but I got some cables because I needed them. I think that will be it here, but let's walk around, let's see. Let's try the basket because this is slightly unpractical. Ooh, cameras. So look at this. Half broken Philips machine, 50 euros. Simple record player, 45. Another simple record player with this on it, 75. That's 85, and that's 10 euros. And I'm like, what's wrong here? Because that seems reasonable. So for reasons I still can't really figure out, this CD changer was remarkably cheap. Let's see how broken it is. And I got some cables, because I always have too little cables. Or actually I have too many cables, but never the ones I need. That's a burden, isn't it? Now I can't open the car because I have my hands full of crap. Woo. Remove the coat!
Yes. Coat has been removed.
Thank you. We went to another town because Tilburg so far wasn't giving us much, so this is the thrift shop of Oosterwijk. Let's see. Alexander's got a work call going on, so I found this slightly rare record. It's nothing too special, but the value is there, so if you find this one, you may grab it. It could make you a nice little bonus for a lunch, which is what we're gonna do now. And the parking saga continues again. Now we had to park too far away from the supermarket. Why is that such a massive issue here? Hey, a photo store. We already got a camera. Oh shit, it may be paid. Let me go pay for parking.
Yes.
We're Dutch, so we have bread and cheese. No surprises there. Let's go for the milky drinks. Lunch is happening, crumbs are happening, but I just figured I can eat while I drive, so I'm gonna eat while I drive. On to the next thrift shop. After yet another parking challenge, and so is that Toyota, that's actually quite creative. We found the next thrift shop, at Goed, which is a chain. Let's see what they got. Between the TVs and the coffee machines, we find some audio, looking a bit sad and disheveled. So we left behind a record player with no stylus. We have a very nice cassette deck, actually.
Yes.
Bit pricey, but assuming it works, I mean it powers on, that's all we could test. And we got some really cool retro typewriting action going on. Look at the Philips, look at the 80s-ness of this. But other than that, nothing overly exciting so far here. Apparently there's a thrift shop here, but I haven't found it quite yet. Where is that supposed to be? No.
Daar.
Aha! Wow, well hidden.
Well hidden.
Aha, a thrift shop that actually looks like a thrift shop. Nice and messy. Stuff may be hiding here, you never know. Already saw the electronics, by the way, but they're not here.
Oh wow.
Hey!
Spoeltjes.
Oh, oh, the retro is real with this one. I do like it though. Found a nice film projector. Let's plug it in, see if the light stays on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Single 8, Super 8 and sound. That's nice. Alexander has found Unrecord.
The man has an oh boy.
Oh, what was that?
My tie.
Oh boy. We're actually finding some good stuff here. I got some Donovan, I got the song Seasons by Earth and Fire, it's a Dutch band. It's a good song. Don't mind the lyrics. They had no idea what they were singing. You can tell, but the music's good. There's some really reasonable options here. Surprising. This is the best thrift shop so far. There's a lot of stuff behind me that I'm grabbing. So surfing, windsurfing. That was not the best thing we found so far. Does anyone wanna go dancing in that thing?
Damn it. The man has a hammer.
The man has a hammer?
If I had a hammer, can you lopen?
If I had a hammer. What's that?
Nothing for you.
Well, what is it?
Alice Moyet.
Oh. I don't even know how much I dislike that.
Physical.
Oh, I thought that was Madonna.
No. Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, right.
But I already have it.
Turns out there's an attic. Oh, just clothing and suitcases?
Check.
Okay, then we don't need the attic. Okie doke. Back down. Look, it's the Netherlands, so the steps are treacherous. We can do this.
Worse.
You know, that was a successful one. One more lamp. You grab lamp?
I grab lamp.
Okay, he's grabbing lamp. He has seen the light.
Well, it's not working yet.
It's not working yet.
Wireless.
Yeah. Actually, the reason we're buying that lamp is because every time he's working on my audio in my house, he's like, you need one of those lamps. So we have a lamp now. The thrift shops are closing bit by bit, but we still have 1 or 2 to go before everything's closed. And the weather is absolutely shite. And I actually would have liked to exit here to get a drink, but I missed it because I'm not going to do it now. That's antisocial.
Who knows?
The weather though, meh. I mean, I'm wearing sunglasses, but this is just because it's cool. Yeah.
These flappy sunglasses.
Ah, flappity flap. It just got worse!
Even
Okay, thrift shop. There's supposed to be one somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Ooh, is there some parking space here? Yes.
Yes.
I accept this as my parking space.
Well, it is now.
It is now.
Veranda.
Thrifting. Well, there's some stuff hidden here. Real Kodas. Koda. Heck yeah, doesn't even look that bad.
Winkel of zo? Ja, Pro MX 1200.
3750. Not that bad if it had all of its buttons.
2450.
2450. Well, we found more. What are these?
Wow, that's so retro.
Hello.
Oh? Oh?
Some of this is going home with us. We almost took this one, but then we found the auto return is broken. But we have a bit of a pile here with speakers and a radio and an amplifier, so let's do this. Okie doke, stuffs. Couldn't leave the radio behind. We did test it though, and it appears to be fully functional. So well, for €4.5, come on. Last but not least, kringloop en Habbekrat.
The weather is less shit.
Temporarily probably.
Yeah.
And this thrift shop has reviews that say it's a bit messy, but at least you can sort of rummage around nicely, which
That's
is
good.
exactly what we like. Yeah. So this is the last one. We still have 20 minutes for this one. Let's see what we find. Pizzeria, shawarma, kebabs. No, yes. Thrift shop we want. Where are you, thrift shop? Where are you? Supposed to be, I think this.
Right there.
Okay, where do we
find parking?
Well, the chaos is complete. It is indeed chaotic, but there's not much for us here, I'm afraid. We see no stuff with plugs, which is never ideal, but hey, we got records.
Medium about this.
Medium enthusiastic about this, yeah.
Doesn't work in English, does it?
No. One speaker. Not playing any music. They don't seem to have any sort of electronics. That's a pity for us.
There's a lamp.
Oh, well, there's a lamp, yes. What are you? The staff was having fun. There was random people sitting in chairs doing nothing. I have no idea what was going on here. There was a dog. No. It felt like you walked into some sort of movie set. But yeah, the thrift experience was
mediocre.
Not too impressive. No. But that's okay. Now we know. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Bye bye. Bye-bye. Ow. Well, that was that. Quite a lot of stuff in the end. I didn't expect we would find half as much with how badly the first few went. But we got our stuff. And now it's on the way to one of my friends to pick up some more stuff. Because this car isn't quite full yet. Well, folks, and there we were. Good news, actually, it's not here. Well, it's actually somewhere in the corner. There it is here. But I also bought a lamp to hang above my table. Alexander's gonna hang that for me because I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. Which means we'll get rid of this one once and for all. And we'll have some nice light shining from above. But not now. And first we have to test all of the stuff. Now, we already tested this one in store. We didn't make video of it. But we just plugged it in and see if it made noise. And it does.
32 minuten komt een ongeluk, de linkerrijstrook is daar gesloten.
Works fine. And of course it has a cassette recorder. So let's get our royalty-free music tape. See how that works. Because it does run. So I'm assuming, quick head clean there, I'm assuming it does at least something. Oh, spoke too soon? Ah. Okay. Definitely running a bit on the slow side, but it's working. So this is a Philips radio. It doesn't have a model number. We paid €4.5 whole for it. And it can also record. It has a built-in microphone, so let's do this. No tape counter? No. Well, I guess we'll have to guess how far to rewind the tape. But here's a little microphone built into the machine. And it should be able to record from microphone and radio. Let's do microphone first. Here's a little microphone built into the machine. And it should be able to record from microphone and radio. Let's do microphone first. That's not bad. Let's do radio now. Let's not do that for too long because royalty-free music is not a thing on the radio. And radio. Let's do microphone first. That's spot on. That's just fine. I mean, it runs a bit slow, but it even sounds good while running slow. It's going to sound even better when recording when it's up to its designated speed, because the equalizer is set for a higher speed. Now, I don't know how to adjust the speed on this one, but I feel like there's probably going to be a little screw on the motor that currently I can't get to. Sometimes you can through the battery door. Let's see. There's a hole, but that's not it. No. Not that I can see, so I'm going to have to open this one up. But if that's all, that's an easy fix. These things tend to lose their speed at some point. That's fine. That's easy. And not bad for €4.5. I need to clean though, my goodness. Next! Here's something that we'll come back to in a bit. It's the economy pack cassettes. We're going to unwrap them now. And then we're going to test them later because there is a cassette pack in the pile. Wow, these are much easier to open than most modern stuff. I actually was planning to give one of these to Alexander, but we forgot. Oh, high quality! Look at this. You got the paperwork. This one doesn't have paperwork, I just forgot. But yeah, normal bias compact cassette C60. These are going to be pretty horrible. They don't even have leader tape. And they run not very smoothly. But they do have screws, so it's possible to put new tape in them. But yeah, they just completely forgot the paperwork in one of them, which is... Oh, they even smell cheap. That's horrible. But hey, we're gonna test them, see if we can record on them at all. Actually, why don't I use the radio for that? Let's grab the radio again. Oh, this one does have leader tape. Some do, some don't. So this may actually be different tape as well then. They probably use some random tape stock. Looks the same, looks rough, but we'll see. Let's see if it records at all onto this tape. One way to find out. We are recording, hopefully, on the normal bias compact cassette. It is running. Let's see if we can get some sound from this. Running. Let's see if we can get some sound. Oh, cassette. It is running. Let's see if we can get some sound from this. That's barely usable. That's not usable actually. Also, they rewind really slow because this machine rewind pretty quick, but not with these tapes. You probably can't see. It's probably not going to focus on that, but it's a really rough looking tape. That's not pretty. So yeah, this is going to get some new tape in it, and then And I'm probably just going to keep one just for a laugh. But that's one hell of a shit tape. That's what they sold on blisters often back in the 80s and 90s. Little €5 speakers. These look pretty cool. I don't know if they sound any good. We're about to find out. These look really nice for someone's small rig. You know, people sometimes ask me for that, and I'm happy to oblige because I like helping people to audio that is not. Oh, apparently it was already on tuner. That is not completely shit. And you know, for €5 you can just ask people a very, very small sum for a complete audio rig if you buy at this price. So that's why I take these crap speakers, just to make beginners happy. Now, what I'm not very happy about is how tight they wound this rubber band. Ow, it broke. Ow. Actually. Now here's something we can't test right now because it has this flat cable. I already found the pin out. It's something like left plus, ground, right plus, and then power ground, and then plus and minus for the power. And then there's a control one, so the stereo knows what's going on, but it's not connected to that stereo. And this one's not connected. So it's pretty easy to hook this up to a power supply and such, but not right now. I'm not sure why they put this tape on here. A little bit of tape on the. Is it falling off or something? Oh, it's not that loose actually. Anyway, the stylus is gone, but I have one of these, so that's all good. And it's a Technics P24. Is this a P mount? It is actually. I know someone is looking for one of these. Oh no, it's the P22. Right, so can't make him happy with this. It's very dirty, but it looks in okay shape otherwise. Does the auto return work? I think it does. Just a sec. Here we go, look. Auto return. There you go. This thing is just going to be fine. These usually are, but it needs a very specific connector to... the belt is somehow under the platter now. Needs a very specific connector to the stereo it came with. Actually, the belt is off, but the belt doesn't seem to be broken or stretched. I think it just came off during transport. So... Wait a second. Oh, here's the motor pulley. I thought the motor pulley was gone, but it's here. I expected it there. Okay, let's try this again. Hello? The arm's in the way. It's a very tiny record player. It's record sized. There you go. It's returning again. There we go, and down. All good. So this is going to be fine once I figure out how to hook it up to power. This is supposed to be one of those adapters that you can pop up. You can rotate it and pop it up. But of course the plastic is broken and the spring is gone as they do, so that's not gonna work. But that's fine. It looks good like this and you can just use another adapter. Fine, €5, I mean, worth a try. This one though isn't from the thrift haul. This comes from a pile I got from a friend that I picked up after the thrifting. And what's weird about these is how often they work for such a relatively complicated machine. It powers on. Oh, and there you go. Isn't that cool? Hello? Ooh, something's up there. It's not supposed to do this. So it doesn't know it's all the way out, because it keeps trying. Okay, let's quickly get a record. I think it doesn't realize the drawer is in or out. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this one's broken. It may be an easy fix, because it looks like the drawer has just somehow come out of its mechanism. But I can't fix it right now. The good news is though, I actually need this stylus. Can't get to it. I'm gonna have to open it up. You can see just a linear tracker with a stylus right here. And yeah, something's up because it's also not supposed to just come out like that. A bit worried, but we'll see. I'm just gonna grab the stylus for now. Here it is. You'll see why in a second because we Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. We actually do need it. Sort of from the same era, this Philips FP146 I think this is, and I'm going to say the same thing, risking obviously disappointment, but these usually work, and they actually sound alright too. Another linear tracker. Not the biggest fan of linear trackers, but hey, there's people who love them. Let's see what it does. Okay, it does work. Because the light went on for a second, then it went off. Oh, there's no light there. So what did I see? Let's do a ground cable, please. There we are. Yeah, there you go. Sounds like the belt needs replacing, but other than that, play. Still wonder what light I just saw. Let me try that again. Oh, it's just that one for repeat. Okay, that apparently comes on. No, you don't have to. I wanted to try the auto return. Just gonna drink my coffee while I wait. Mechanism is a bit noisy, but it seems to work fine. The switch is dirty. Okay, let's see if the auto return works. And up you go. No. So that's not okay either. When does it go? Okay, it triggers too late. So that needs adjusting. This one needs a little love as well. It does work. Needs a new belt, and I think I'm going to try it once more now that I've triggered it. I think it needs to be adjusted when it comes to when it responds to the end of the record. I don't know how that works on these players. Usually it's pretty simple, but sometimes just by, you know, showing it once, it figures it out. No, has no clue. So it actually needs to go all the way to there before it figures it out. So that needs a little love as well, unfortunately. Pity the cover is gone. Oh, gone. The cover is broken. This is part of the hinges, as you can see. But yeah, they broke. So I can't just put the cover back on because the... Oh, can I? Wait a second. I am completely wrong, I think. Yep, I'm wrong. Just a sec. Is this it? Huh? How is this supposed to work? Because it looks pretty complete. No. That's supposed to be another bit in between. So there is a bit missing, but there's nothing broken actually. It's a bit annoying. Well, we'll see. It's sort of complete. And sort of work. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the stylus comes in. Also, people who are not lady or gentleman, or both, or neither. All of you get to see where the stylus comes in. Cats too. I like cats. Okay, that works. Now, I shouldn't say this, but these usually work. What's this? That's a sticker that I didn't put on there. Very ugly. Right, the stylus seems fine, so that's good. That saves me trying to find the stylus. Not very grippy, so I may need to put something in between so it doesn't fall off. Now these have little sensors under the platter, and they need to go through the holes in the mat. And often these are not in the right position, and the complete player loses its shit. So make sure you do that right. And then the queuing is down, and we're gonna press start. The start doesn't. There it is. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Let's try again because the start was stuck. It was already on start. Maybe that is the issue. There we go. These are usually not broken. I was surprised actually. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. We've got one whole channel. Oh. Okay. There's the other channel, so that's fine. Okay, 45. Yep. And auto return. These are really reliable. I mean, obviously it needs a new plug, but if that's all, just solder a new plug to it and Bob's your uncle. Works fine. Works just fine. Yeah, these are actually slightly underrated record players. They don't sound bad. They usually work. They just look very, very plasticky. But if that's all, you know, it's gonna make someone happy. And after I clean, this is gonna look pretty okay. Hello from the couch again. This concludes part 1 of this video. I don't want to make it too long. This is already 36 minutes. That's a bit longer than our normal 15-minute speed test. But then this one included a full thrifting trip. So hope you enjoyed that. There will be a part 2 on this one, which will just include the rest of the testing. Or maybe even a part 3. I can't remember how much I tested that day. But to be continued, probably next Friday. I must admit, I'm slightly behind. I hope I'll be able to keep it up so I can do this every Friday, but there's not many videos in queue anymore, so fingers crossed that I manage to catch up a little. See you hopefully next Friday.